Activate interlock. Dynatherms connected. Infracells up. Mega thrusters are go! Go! Voltron Force!
Welcome back to KAYFABE Science, the only science show on the internet that thinks Murphy's Law is the secret to getting Alexa bliss. I'm your host, Dr. Dave, and I be to doc what he be to lock, because I'm cool like that. Today's subject is the Lion Tamer versus the Walls of Jericho. While the difference in execution between both of Chris Jericho's two finisher names has never been explicitly stated, many fans have unofficially designated that both the Lion Tamer and the Walls of Jericho are actually two separate and distinct moves. Allow me to explain. Before coming to the WWE, Y2J was known as Lionheart Chris Jericho. His second rope springboard moonsault was called the Lionsault, and his finisher was known as the Lion Tamer. Roar! Then upon his debut on Monday Night Raw, Jericho's favorite submission hold became known as the Walls of Jericho. Now, some will say that these two moves are exactly the same, but they're not. So, don't be a stupid idiot! Because nomenclature alone is not the only difference according to some eagle-eyed fans, as there are those who have noticed that Jericho, ever since joining the E, does a Boston Crab as the final hold that he uses to score a win, which he also sometimes elevates on occasion. However, there's no need to get crabby, because early on in his career, and the Ayatollah of Rock and Rolla became known for keeping his game elevated by hoisting up his hold like a nerd does to his pants. Hey! And the Alpha was also known for putting the screws to his finisher by driving his knee straight into Spine City, because Jericho would often bend down at one knee, allowing the other knee to point directly at his victim's back. And sometimes the Intercontinental Champion would even use that other knee to dig into his opponent for some extra added oomph. But contrary to what many fans believe, Jericho has actually done both variations both before and after joining the WWE. But nevertheless, many fans have decided that without the knee to the spine, the move equals the Walls of Jericho. And by adding a knee to the back, it equates to being the Lion Tamer. Now I know what some of you might be thinking. What's the difference? It's no big deal. Well, if you think that, then you know what? You just made the list! Right below Lucha Labs. Because digging any object, like a knee, into a back while bending it like Beckham is more than just a mere spinal tap. Look at it this way. With a regular crab from Boston, the apex of this aching arc is right here at the lower back. But when elevated, this hold shifts its focal point along with the hold itself, moving the primary pain center from the back to the neck. And when adding insult to injury by connecting the knee bone to the backbone, you can hold down one part of the spine while pulling the rest away, which will definitely create a curvature of contortion that no one could possibly ever want to contend with. So there you go, Jerichoholics Anonymous, because whether it's on Monday Night Jericho or Raw is Jericho, everyone can now know that it's not just as easy to break the walls down as it is to tame a lion. And now you definitely know exactly what you're in store for if you're ever going to get